you guys doing here today?
I mean, there are many reasons why we're here. There are many policies that we object to, but especially this issue of immigration to New York. If you look around, there are not actually that many Asians at this protest, and Asian Americans as a group don't tend to be very politically engaged, largely because of cultural factors. A lot of our population is recent immigrants. Um, but since, as one of the younger generation of Asian Americans in this country, we are the ones that have the kind of cultural and political familiarity to be able to participate in events like this. And I think it's very important to. I was speaking to your colleague here, and I was pointing out that relative to other minority groups in America, Asian Americans have less economic marginalization. And I think one of the reasons why people don't one of the important reasons for that people don't often think about is the fact that most of the Asian American population in this country settled in this country after 1960. They settled here in an era where there were much greater legal protections against discrimination for our community and many of the members of our community that came to this country. And those protections, which we enjoy and benefit from, were won by minority groups in this country that still are very much victims of various kinds of institutionalized and official and unofficial forms of discrimination that victimize them. So as a group that benefits from the struggles of other minority groups, I think it's important for us to speak on behalf of other immigrants, recent immigrants or descendants of other immigrant communities, also communities like African Americans and Native Americans that you wouldn't exactly call immigrants, but like us, minorities who have suffered at the hands of an often insensitive and in some ways abusive, society. And so as Asian Americans, another generation of Asian Americans becomes linguistically, politically, socially, philosophically conversant with the dialogue and the discourse in this country, I think it becomes important for us to be much more active and to understand that we have an ethical responsibility to stand up for other groups who pave the way for us to be able to, enjoy a kind of privilege that would otherwise have been impossible. So, that's one of the reasons why we're here, among others.
All right, thank you. May I have your name?
Mike Kim?
Mike King.
Mike Kim, yes. All right.